do is get this money, all I do is grind. Play shows and chill with honeys, all I do is shine. Tour the world, ain't it funny, I'm one of a kind.
Sinatra.
All I do is rhyme. All I do is get this money, all I do is grind.
Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Swaggy here, bringing you the roster breakdown for my IBN team, the Wichita Weaviles. We out here, we about to go in. You know what I'm saying? We aiming to go to the top of this league. We're aiming to go to the championship. That's the plan. That's the absolute plan. Before I get into the roster breakdown, I would like to thank my boy Kaz, aka Hidden Power Flying. He's the one that came to me and offered me to be a part of this. I actually thank him for that, because I don't know, gives me something to go, or like another thing to do for the channel. I didn't have to make up anything, and also allows me to integrate other people part of it. So that was fun. Probably link his channel in the description. He's a cool guy. But now that I'm done with all that that scripted stuff that, you know, he told me that he paid me to read, now I'm gonna get into the roster breakdown, and I'm gonna show you. I'm just gonna take you through my pick and like the process. So here we go. First pick went to Kunkelder. See, now when we first started, I had the first pick, right? Got pretty lucky. Had the first pick. I was like, yo, I don't even know what's going on. I don't even know what we're doing. So I'm just like, so when it's my turn, I'm like, yo, can I defer to second so I can just get an example? I know it could like cost me a good Pokemon, but I was just like, I don't know. Let me see where someone else goes with their picks, and then, or with their first pick, and then I'll see where I'll take mine. So first pick went to Aegislash. Fog took my first pick. He went for Aegislash, and I was like, okay, I see. And I was like, well, what's something that can hit hard but can also take a pretty decent hit? I want to start off with a bang here. I want to start off with something decent. I was like, let's get my boy Kunkelder. Because we couldn't pick any megas till the last round. So to the last round of picks. So I was like, let me get something that can take a hit hard, you know, has a pretty decent ability and sheer force, or decent abilities that I could work with. So yeah, that's pretty much why I picked him. And he's such a good Pokemon, and he stays in the gym like your boy Mega Swampert. Anyway, let's get on to the next one. Pick number 2 went to Sylveon. Sylveon, I picked this Pokemon because it's like the cutest Pokemon ever. Shout out to my girl Katie and my boy Gecko. He loves this Pokemon. He. I don't know why I'm talking like this. Please, I'm trying to be a little bit hype. It's early in the morning when I'm doing this. I'm trying to be a little bit hype. So excuse me. But anyway, yeah, I picked this because I know Sylveon can pretty much take any like special hit that's out there with base 130 special defense. So I'm probably gonna max out the health, the HP, and max out the special defense at the same time. So yeah, that's pretty. And I'm pretty much just gonna run the standard set on this thing. So yeah, there's that. Next is my boy Swampert. Why did I pick Swampert? I don't know. I really could have picked it a lot later, but I did want to go with like another defensive Pokemon, or a Pokemon that can be defensive, or is probably, to me, is what is best used defensively. With like Stealth Rock, Roar, Scald to get a possible burn, Earthquake, maybe a superpower, maybe Earth Power. I'm not sure if it gets Earth Power, but yeah, that's pretty much why I went with it. Cause and I just like using it, and I didn't want to make like my entire team like OU, so that's pretty much why I went with Swampert. But the next pick went to Bisharp. Now Bisharp, I was really surprised when I ended up getting Bisharp, because I was like, whoa, this thing is still on the board. I'm like, I need to pick that thing up, because Aegislash got picked first. This is something that can, if used correctly, can handle an Aegislash. So that's what I look to do with this thing. That's what I look to do, is pretty much handle Aegislash, handle some other fairy types like a Azumarill or a Clefable if it gets in the way, you know what I mean? Because Bisharp, the samurai, you know what I mean? That's what I call him. The samurai, he's gonna go in. He's gonna do what he has to do. And, you know, one Swords Dance and this thing will wreck your entire team. So that's pretty much why I went with Bisharp. I almost said Sandile for some reason. Anyway, next pick went to Thundurus. Now Thundurus, I went with Thundurus because Thundurus gets Prankster, right? And I want something that can also like has high special attack, so that I can, if necessary, you know, hit something that doesn't have great, or that has great defense but not great special defense. And at the same time, with Prankster, I can like paralyze things or toxic Pokemon. And if it's not a ground type, then I could always Volt Switch out into anything while at the same time getting some pretty decent damage with Thundurus's high special attack. So that's pretty much why. Got 5th pick. 6th. Now this Pokemon was originally a Goodra, but I was like, Goodra, I'm like, I'm probably not gonna run Goodra because of a later pick that I got. But I'm probably not gonna run Goodra. So actually, well, yeah, because of a later pick and because of the fact that I have Sylveon, and Sylveon's gonna be a staple on the team, pretty much. But I was like, what can I go get that hits grass types pretty hard? Because I didn't have any fire types at the time. Or actually, I did have a fire type at the time, but I didn't want to have to switch out into that because of what it is. You'll understand, you know, rocks. That should probably give away why I wouldn't want to switch out into that. But yeah, I wanted something that could hit hard, was pretty fast, and could heal itself. So that's why I went with Staraptor. Staraptor, I've used it a couple times, like in just me trying to build like nice teams, you know, see what teams run well together, and it's done pretty well. So I was actually good. I was actually happy I picked that up after all the picks were said and done, and I went and picked it up as a free agent. Sad to see Goodra go, but you know, you do what you gotta do. Alright, GM's gotta make decisions like that. Anyway, next Pokemon. This is getting longer than I thought. It's already 8 minutes. Alright, but number 7, we're at Trevenant. I didn't have any grass types. I wanted something that could maybe stall out. I hate stall, but this is probably the only Pokemon that I like to stall with, just because of just the way it does it, I guess. Yeah, that's pretty much it. You'll find out, I think my next pick, or the pick after my next one, I was like, wow, I probably could have just got that instead of Trevenant, but it's whatever. Number 8 goes to Donphan. Donphan is a defensive Pokemon in my eyes. That's the way I run it. I needed something like, I think somebody like Kaz or Fog or Michael or Blaze had said something about like nobody having like any spinners, and I was like, well, I can go pick up a spinner right now. Donphan's not on the board, so that was my immediate thought. I was like, yeah, let me pick up a Donphan real fast, and it also fits my team pretty well. I'm probably gonna run Rollout. I'm probably gonna run Attract and a bunch of other really good moves on it. Just kidding. I'm gonna run the basic set. Anyway, now number 9, we get our team mascot right here. Weavile himself, herself, whatever it is. But we got it. Originally, this had been a Tangrowth, and that's why I said at, what was it? pick 7 with Trevin. I could have just gotten Tangrowth then, but I didn't even think about it. And this was my Tangrowth pick, but Kaz in the trading period was like, yo, I really need something defensive. And he was like, what do you want for that Tangrowth? I'm like, really don't want anything for this Tangrowth. I really want it, but if you're willing, I'll take that Weavile. And he was like, you know what? I'll give you that Weavile. And I did not expect him to take that. I was like, bet. Let me get that Weavile. So he gave it up, and well, we got our team mascot right now. So what's up? Damn, that sounded really stupid of me. Anyway, we're going to the next one. Registeel. Registeel, number 10, one of my favorite Pokemon, just because of how defensive and how bulky it can be, and because it gets Thunder Wave, and it gets Stealth Rock, so I can use it as a Stealth Rocker, and have what is it? Donphan run Assault Vest. So that would be if I ever put them on the same team, that's probably how I would run it. So and it's also pretty decent if I didn't bring a Bisharp, or say I run Bisharp and Registeel on the same team. Bisharp dies early without killing a Azumarill, then this thing can handle an Azumarill pretty decently. What's the next Pokemon? Number 11. This was the last pick before the Megas, and I was like, man, let me go out with a bang. Let me get something decent. I don't even have a dragon, or I did have a dragon in Goodra, but I didn't have like a heavily offensive dragon. And I was like, let me go out with a bang. Let me get Haxorus, because nobody picked up Haxorus, right? So I picked up Haxorus. Haxorus, I'm not sure if I'm gonna use him, but I know if I see an opportunity come up, he'll be a pretty decent, you know, maybe I don't know, maybe I'll run it as a Scarfer, maybe something else, but I'm not sure, because maybe a D-Dance. I'm not sure yet. I really have no idea what I'm gonna run on this thing. But yeah, that was the last pick before our Mega. And now our Mega, there was about the Megas, I didn't get the best like positioning as of pick wise for the Mega. I was actually dead last in picking a Mega. That was very disheartening, because in my heart I really wanted Mega Venusaur, but so did everyone else and their moms. And yeah, that did not happen. I think Mega Venusaur was either the first or second pick, I can't remember. But yeah, so I see everyone picking their Pokemon. I'm like, wow, I don't have a fire type. This sucks. I really need a fire type. I was like, alright, I'll get Mega Houndoom. And then it gets to my pick, and I'm like, wow, Charizard wasn't picked up? That's interesting. Let me get Mega Charizard Y. Let me get Mega Charizard Y. Probably one of the most overused Pokemon there is. It might be number 1 in usage. I don't know the thing. I know I see it every time I go in OU, and it annoys the hell out of me. But yeah, I was like, yeah, let me get that. That thing is beautiful. That thing will go perfectly on my team as a specially offensive Pokemon. And it can wreck house if you are not prepared for it. So that's the team. Those are the Wichita Weaviles. This has been the GM in Swaggy Pokemon. Hopefully, if you're cheering for the Wichita Weaviles, hopefully we'll do you justice, and we'll take it to the top, and we'll beat all the other teams. So yeah, be looking forward to our first battle soon after this. I think I battle Fog first. So yeah, shout out to nothing. I don't actually, let me shout out to somebody. Who should I shout out? Shout out to nobody. Shout out to Kaz, I guess. Thanks, Kaz, for putting me on this and paying me to say that. But Alright, that's it for this episode. If you liked it, or this breakdown, or this part of the series, if you liked it, like, favorite, subscribe. You know how it works. So, anyway, I'm done. That's it.